Good morning, everybody. Today is day 9 of my walk 2 miles every day for 90 days challenge. I have completed my 2 miles. I feel amazing this morning. It is not very cold out here. It's funny, I walked outside with my stocking cap on, a really thick jacket, and some gloves, thinking it was going to be very cold this morning because yesterday it was in the 20s. I had to pull everything off right away. It was so warm. So here I am. I'm in my sweater. I'm sweating like crazy. But just wanted to let you guys know I have completed my day 9 of my 90-day challenge to walk 2 miles every day. It is done behind me in the books. I feel great. And the other day I told you guys a little bit about myself, where I'm from, where I came from. So today I'm going to kind of go into that a little bit deeper. As a child, my dad left when I was 5, and I don't really reckon it kicked in, living in a separated family household as I was so young, but I never did get to see my dad for 3 years after he left. We did talk on the phone. He would call and we would talk every once in a while, but it wasn't until I was 8 years old when I got to see him again. And he basically got some tickets, came from California, moved or flew all the way back to North Carolina to pick up myself and my sister. I was 8, my sister was 5. Actually, she wasn't 5, she was going to turn 5 that summer. And we went to California with my dad. And we had, I'm not going to lie, an amazing summer. He did everything and anything he could, I'm assuming, to make up for the lost time that we had lost because he was gone for those first 3 years, him and Mom separated. So basically we went everywhere you could think of in California. I got a book inside with maps on it circled all up and down the West Coast. We went everywhere, Six Flags parks, theme parks, almost every beach you can think of. Went to Monterey, went to the Bay, went to the aquariums, Monterey aquariums, been to San Francisco, been to Yosemite, all up and down the mountains in Yosemite National Forest, been up to the falls, Vernal Falls, Yosemite Falls. I remember Half Dome like it was yesterday. I can close my eyes and picture it. That was one of my most favorite things ever, out there visiting my dad in California. That among the redwood forest up in Northern California. But Half Dome in Yosemite National Forest was probably my favorite. Not probably, it was. I remember it was my dream back then to hike Half Dome with my dad. It was, even as an 8-year-old, I would tell my dad, I want to do that. I want to climb to the top of that rock and experience the feeling of freedom and being that high up in the air. And I remember we used to sit on a rock across on another peak on the other side, and we would watch with binoculars people climbing up the face of this thing. If you're not familiar with Half Dome, look it up. One side, it's very steep on both sides, but one side is basically a flat face. It is, and I mean flat. It is flat. So, and I would watch in awe as people would climb this thing. So the other side is more like a dome. It's kind of radius, and it's actually designed for hikers, more experienced hikers, I give you that. But it has ropes and ladders and areas that can help assist you climb to the top of it. And from what I understand, it's a very tedious, treacherous hike and takes quite a bit of time to get up there and back down. It would pretty much be a day trip to get to the top and get back down. But I always wanted to do that with my dad. And of course, it never happened. So, I kind of always resented the fact that we never did that, but as my dad got older, his health went away. And as I got older, we used to go visit my dad in California every summer when we were on school break for the summer break. And as I got older, I got into different things back home. Last year I was in California. I was 15, 16 years old, and I never went back after that. And obviously, my dad wasn't going to take me up Half Dome as an 8, 9, 10-year-old child. He was waiting until I got older. And then, of course, as I got to be an older teen, his health went downhill. He had problems with his back. I think he started having some problems with his heart and other issues. And I wasn't going out there. I was spending more time working, enjoying life, doing what teenagers do around here, and I kind of let that dream of mine slip through my fingers. And to this day, I still think it would be cool to climb that rock. And I'm not gonna lie, as I sit here and talk about it, as a 44-year-old, about to be 45, I still want to do it. Something inside me pulls me to want to go climb Half Dome. Not the flat part. Not the flat part. But I have all this other stuff telling me you can't do that. You have a bad back. If some of you remember, I threw my back out when I was younger, and I couldn't walk for 6 months. I remember telling a story. If you remember, you remember. If not, you don't. But, I threw my back out, herniated disc, fragmented herniated disc, sciatica problems, degenerative disc disease. My wife was pregnant, having to basically help me get around. I wasn't helping her get around, pretty much the story. So, had to do decompression therapy for quite a while, and here I am walking and exercising now. I am not in the best of shape, but I feel and I know that if I keep up what I'm doing, I can get back to a healthy state. And I can tell you what, between now and the age of 55 or 60, I got a funny feeling I'm gonna find some time to go to Half Dome and climb that rock, so that I can fulfill my dream that I had as a child. And if my child wants to come, or my children wants to come, even my wife, they are more than happy to come with me. That would be the most exciting thing in the world. So, I don't know, here I am rambling. But, just wanted to kind of go a little deeper into who I am and where I'm from, guys. I didn't mean to take that as far as I did, but I kind of gave you guys a quick run through of my life the other day, and I just wanted to emphasize on a specific part of it. Pretty much, as a child, a memory I have going to visit my dad in California and Yosemite. And yes, we did go to the Redwood Forest. That was an amazing place to see trees as old as those were. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of years old, and massive, massive trees. I mean, roads go through the trees. You could drive cars through the trees. It's I've never seen anything like it. I mean, people in pickup trucks were driving through the tree. It's insane. Massive, massive trees. If you've never heard of it, never seen it, look it up. The redwood trees, the redwood forest of California, Northern California. And so with that, guys, day 9 of my challenge is complete. I'll say it again. You got to hear a little bit more about who I am and where I come from. You guys have a wonderful day, and believe in yourself, and you can do anything you want to. Make it happen. Action makes it happen. Y'all have a wonderful day.